On number 8, remember on all our problems we want to set up a proportion. So we have a bar equals bar 100. And I can see that this is my percent number. Whoops, that goes right here, 40. What am I doing down there? This is my of number, 60. That goes right here. And then I don't know the other one. So I solve for x. And so the one diagonal of x was on the bottom. And then the other two go on top, 60 and 40. I can do 20. 20 will go in here 5. I can go 20 goes in here 3. 5 goes into 40 8 times. So I have 3 times 8 over 1. It's 24 over 1, so the answer is 24. Just 24. That's the number. It's not a percent. So we already know the percent. It's 40%. On number 10, we have 18%. That's the percent number. That goes in the upper right-hand corner. Of 150, that's my of number. 150, that goes down here. And it is something, we don't know the is. It's just like the last problem. So let's see, x, the bottom number to solve for x will be 100. The other two numbers go on top. I have 18 and 150. So let's see, 50 will go into both of these. 50 goes in here twice, and 50 goes into 150 3 times. And then 2 will go into 18. 2 goes in here once, 2 goes into 18 9 times. So I'm left with 9 times 3, that's 27, over 1, so the answer is 27. And they're not asking for a percent. They already gave us a percent. They just want to know what the number is. 18% of 150 is 27. Number 12, 92% of 625 is. Let's see, this is my percent number. That goes there. Then we have of 625, that's my of number. That goes down here. And then I don't know the is. So let's see, the one diagonal goes to the bottom. The other two on top. Okay, let's see, 5 will go into both of these. Actually, 25 will go into both of these. Think of quarters. How many quarters in a dollar? 4. How many quarters in $6.25? 25. Yeah, because 25 times 25 is 625. Okay, now 4 does go into 92. How many times does 4 go into 92? 23. So my answer is 23 times 25. And if I multiply 23 times 25, I get 575. So the answer is 575. Number 16 is what percent of 20 is 4? All right, let's see. Here's my of number. Of 20 is 4. So my of number is 20. The is number is 4. And you don't know the percent. It says what percent. So now let's go ahead and find out for x. So the bottom number, or the diagonal number goes in the bottom. That's 20. And these other two go on top. 4 times 100. And we see that 20 will go into 100. 20 goes in there once. 20 goes into 100 5 times. So now I have, wait, did I do that right? Let's take a look here. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so 4 times 5, that's 20. So what are we looking for? It says what percent of 20 is 4? Well, 4 is 20% of 20. The answer is 20%. It's kind of confusing because it's the same number. but the answer is 20%. Number 20, what percent of 80 is 14? So let's see, what percent of 80, there's my of number, is 14, there's my is number. So of 80, 80 is my of number. Is 14, that's my is number. And then I don't know my percent. That's what I don't know. So now I set this up. X equals, let's see, the bottom number is going to be the one diagonal, that's 80. The other two go on top. So now we just divide, reduce. Let's see, 20 will go into both of these. 20 goes in there, 4. 20 goes in here, 5. Let's see, I have 4 and 14. 2 will go into both of those. 2 goes in there twice, and 2 goes in here 7. So now I'm left with 35 over 2. Half of 35. Half of 35. Can you do that in your head? What's half of 34? That is 17. So the answer must be 17.5. 17.5%. 17.5 is, that's half of 35. And just to prove it to you, if I did long division, 2 into 35, you end up with 17.5. On number 22, 14 is 35% of something, some number. We have 14 is 35%. Okay, so this is my is number. That goes up here. 35%, that goes right here. Percent number. You don't know the of number. So let's see. The one diagonal of x goes on the bottom. The other two numbers go on top. Now I reduce. Let's see. 5 will go into both of these. 5 goes into here 7 times. 5 goes into 100 20 times. Then I have 7 goes into 14. 7 goes in there once. 7 goes in there twice. I'm left with 2 times 20. That's 40 over 1. That's just 40. And it says of what number? Of number. So it's just 40. Not percent. It's just 40. Number 24, we have 45 is 93%. So 45 is 93% of something. So 45 is, that's my is number. 93%, that's your percent number. You don't know the of. You don't know that one. Okay, the one diagonal of x goes at the very bottom. That's a 93. And the other two go on top. 45 times 100. Now there's nothing I can reduce. Or is there? Looking at this, I know that 3 goes into 93. And I know 3 goes into 45, because 4 and 5 makes 9. 3 goes into it. So 3 goes into 93. 3 goes in there, 3. 3 goes into 3, 1. So that's 31. 3 goes into 45. 3 times 15. Okay, so 31's prime, so that's all I have. So if I multiply this out, that's 1,500 divided by 31. So I'll have to divide here. So this top number goes in the box. 31 on the outside. Decimal goes straight up. And now, let's see, 3 goes into 26, probably 8 times. That's 24. So 8 times 1 is 8. And 8 times 3 is 24. So I subtract, and 60 minus 48, so that's 12. I'll add another 0. Actually, we could probably stop there, but I'll just go one more time. I add a 0, I bring it down, 120. 3 goes into 120. 4, so less than 4, because this is more than 30. So less than 4, so 3 times. And if you multiply that out, that's 3 times 1, 3 times 3 is 9. And that's going to give us 27. So remainder. So look, it's 48.3 something. So we'll just round it off. The answer is 48.3. So 45 is 93% of 48.3. Yeah, that didn't come out very even. Number 26, 6 is 98% of some number. 6 is, then I have 98% of something. 6 is, that's my is number. 98%, that goes up here, that's my percent number. Of, I don't know what that is. So the one diagonal goes at the very bottom. That would be 98. And these two, the other two, go on top. Okay, usually I take out the big numbers first, but this time I'm going to use take out the 6, because I know 2 will go into both of these. 2 goes in there, 3, and 2 goes into 98. Half of 98 is 49, because 50 would make 100. So it's 49. So what do I have? I have 3 times 100. That's 300. And on the bottom I have 49. Okay, so top number goes in the box. I'll do that up here. Now think of 49 as just being 50. And there's my decimal, and I'll bring it straight up. So 49 goes into 300. Think of it as 50. 50 goes into 300. Or 5 goes into 30. How many times? 6. Let's try 6. 6 times 9 is 54. Out of 5. 6 times 4 is 24. And 5 makes 29. I subtract that. That gives me 6. Add a 0. Bring it down. We'll just go to the tenths. 49 goes into 60 one time. And that gives us a remainder of 11. So we'll just stop there, 6.1. We just want to go to the nearest tenths. So our answer is 6.1. So 6 is 98% of 6.1. Yeah, it's almost 100% of 6.1.